Yes, I was organizing all the submissions. Thank you very much, Zero. Thank you for defending me. Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm really hoping my microphone is working. 1 second. Yes, it is. It's the right microphone. Yay. Hi. So I had some technical difficulties on top of all this. So, So, God. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. So two-parter of why I was late. First one was, I got a lot of submissions in the end. Honestly, I was only expecting to get like 4 or 5. So I've instead got a randomizer wheel, and if someone's name was said, I've just plonked it in there. And I mean, like, if someone says someone else's name, I've literally just put it in. So if you're confused as to when you do see the wheel, why there are 2 Doki birds, that's why 2 people wanted Doki bird. I figured it was fair. There are some names, just to preface as well, there are some names kept off the wheel. One, because I'm about to do her right now, because why not? And the other is because I'm not entirely sure if this person would want me to do them currently if they were to come up on the wheel. I'm not sure if this person will want me to do them, so I've just kept them off for now. And because I haven't had time to ask. The submission came through like 20 minutes ago, so I'm like, oh no, they're not gonna reply in that time. But it doesn't matter. The second issue was paint wasn't fucking coming up. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with the wonder that is Streamlabs, but there's like multiple ways to show a different window or like part of your desktop on it. Like there's screen share, there's game share, there's window share, there's monitor share. It's not called monitor share, but it's essentially monitor share. And typically, when I'm doing this, I will either use game share or window share, because those are the ones that work the most. They cover the most bases. Game share will cover anything that comes off of Steam, and occasionally a few other things that aren't from Steam, but you know, they work anyway. And then window share is for when I'm doing online stuff, like when I use the wheel, which by the way I have not fixed yet, which I need to, but but it also last time it worked for paint, but for some reason this time didn't want to work. It was just a black screen with in the corner a bunch of different like curses just coming up in a line. Wouldn't work at all. Didn't work on game share. Didn't work on screen share. I'm like, this is weird. I don't want to have to do monitor share, so I'm gonna close everything. I'm gonna reopen everything. Did that twice. Didn't make a difference no matter what order I did it in. And then I was like, okay, well, both times I've gone to open Streamlabs, it's telling me I need to update. So I'll just update. That's probably the issue. It's probably fine. I know for some reason VTube Studio's working, and that would indicate that, you know, Paint's working, and like the pickup thing's working, but it's fine. I can just do it. Maybe it's because I've had it on there so long that VTube Studio is just like some kind of special little gal. Updating did jack shit, and amidst my panic, I realized, oh wait, there is a screen capture, and luckily that's not the same as a screen share, which gets everything. It just grabs a specific window, which is the same as window capture, but it's a window share, whatever the fuck I said. So I don't know why it didn't work that way, but it's working this way. I just realized you guys are behind the fucking thing. What the fuck happened to you? Why are you guys... what the fuck happened? Why are you Huh? 1 second. Why are you guys behind... What the fuck? What the fuck? That was weird. You guys were at the top there. Everything's falling apart. Ah! But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's that kind of stream, right? It's a comedic stream. We're all just here to laugh at how god-awful I am at drawing anime titties, and the anime titties for the men as well. Let's be real. Everyone has titties. Everyone has titties. Nobody, oh, other than the person I'm about to draw, nobody doesn't have titties. Was that a double negative? Was that I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Anywho, I'm gonna welcome everyone in, and then you can all make fun of me in the chat. Welcome in, Zero. Congrats on first message. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Freakmancer. Welcome in, Matt Pam. Hi, Anon Fawn. Welcome in, Connie. Hi, Arceus. Welcome in, Staljo. Hi, the Cowboy Coyote. Sorry, I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Imagine every politician being put on submission. I'm not fucking drawing politicians. I'm not drawing politicians. You would have to force me. You would have to force me. Let's see. Palguna, hello. Hello, hello. Nice to see you all. Some are just bigger than the rest. She runs for hours on end, but that's what we came here for. You love me. Oh, thank you! Have you tried to delete System 32? Always works for me. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure that's either a game reference or something to make my monitor crash. In which case, no. I've been in the fucking building before. Thank you for the $5, Freakman, so thank you. Which actually leads me into another thing. So, let me just get the wheel fucking going, and then we can do this shit. Add source. Oh, you fucking work. You fucking work. Fuck you, bitch. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's coming over me. Oh my fucking god. This is why I don't like. Ignore the ad, by the way, in the corner. I'm not fucking sponsored, and I never will be by that bullshittery. There we go. That's more what we like to see. Okay, so I will just very quickly read off the names that are on this list. We have Chibidoki, Heavenly Father. By the way, I only know half of these people. If any of these people are problematic, don't get on me. I know I already said don't cancel me for making your Yoshi's ugly or your faves ugly, but at the same time, if any of these people have done shit, don't cancel me. I probably don't know about it. But okay, so on this list, we have 19 entries, technically 20 for the person I'm about to do next, and I'll explain why I've kept them off in a second. But we have Chibidoki, Heavenly Father, Kenji, Valveria, I apologize, Shiki Miyoshino, Yena Youngblood, Silverveil, Trickywee, Froggy Hopkins, Alias Aono, Krelly, Dokibird, Neurosama, Iron Mouse, Dokibird again, Gargur, Serinami, sorry for hitting the mic, Tsunami Cat, and Mori Calliope. Or is it? I don't know. Calliope is how you pronounce it, right? Oh, you won't be sponsored? Thank God for that. I want to be sponsored. Please, someone sponsor me. I'm funny and I do original things. Please, sponsor me and I will. Well, I won't suck your dick, but I'll do something. We're getting cancelled. Please no, I don't need more stuff added to the Google Doc, please. Yo, Iron Mouse made the cut. I just put everyone in. Again, I don't know half these people. I know, obviously I know Iron Mouse because of how fucking massive she is. I know Chibidoki because she's just a little chaos gremlin. I know Kenji because I don't know. He just kept coming up on my feed for the longest time. So eventually I was just like, fuck it, alright, I'll watch the Monkey Man. And I love that his thing is based off Sun Wukong. That's like, I think it's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. It's really cool. Shout out to his design or whoever did his like design. And that fucking South Park referencing model that he has. Sorry. I know Yena Youngblood because someone I know is very thirsty for not naming names, but they are let's say we wouldn't be having a drought right now if how wet they were translated into real life. Oh, I should have said that. Anyway, I kinda know, I know Silvervale because of the whole, like, the stuff that happened with that fucking agency that's defunct now. V-Shoujo. I kinda know Tricky Wee, but only because there's this one guy who does, here's what happened in VTubing the last week in 60 seconds. That was a horrible impersonation of him. I apologize, Penumbra. That's your name. No, Penumbral? Starts with Pen. And she comes up on her occasionally. No Dokibird. I think you'd have to live under a rock to not know Dokibird. Same with Iron Mouse. Same with Gargura. Same with Mori Calliope. That's about it. Some of the names are slightly familiar to me, but not enough for me to picture a face, which is going to be great in this context. But, yeah, that's about it. She needs some money for more streams, yes. But, oh! Hi, I got 2 questions. I know, thank you, Cowboy. Thank you for the $9.99. Dollars. Hi, I got 2 questions. One, I noticed a while back you did a female for female video, so I was wondering if you'd be interested doing a female for male ASMR video in the future. And 2, could you call me a good boy? Just answer them in succession. The female for video... female for video. Slow down, Natalia. You have all the time in the world, kind of. The female for female video was a Pride special. I've done a couple of those in the past. If you search the tag on my channel, I think. I've done... by a couple, I mean I've literally done 2. I am somewhat interested in doing a female for male video, but it's more of... How do I say this without sound like a prick? I take the general assumption that the majority of my fan base and listeners are male anyway, so a lot of the videos are already done with a male adjacent in mind, hence why I've never really felt the need to, like, fully commit to one. If there's demand for it, I will do it. Cause it's the same reason that I did the female for female one, because I knew I had female fans, and so it's like, Pride's here, I have lesbians in the community, I want to show my appreciation for the lesbians, same way as, like, same reason I've done trans ones for, also for Pride. I know I have them in my community, I want them to be acknowledged, I want them to know that I'm like, thank you for fucking being here, but because I already have the assumption that my majority of my audience is male, I'm like, okay, I don't know. It was just kind of the assumption for me. So that's why it's never been like a push out kind of thing. But if people want a female for male, like I said, I will do it. I will do one that is specifically female for male. Yeah, I get it out. I have no qualms with doing one. And oh, good boy. I'm gonna say this in like 2 ways, because I don't know which way you mean, which way you'd want it. You're such a good boy, as a cowboy. You're such a good boy, as a cowboy. There you go. Clip that. Lads is not gay. But our commission's open. In a little bit. I am currently fixing some up. In a little bit, you can apply for them. I keep forgetting to take down the fucking submission form, but you know it's fine. Good boys decided, are we drawing or what? Yes, we will in a second, sorry. Lads is not gay. Only on the weekends. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That did not look like a guy hiding! What is that on my screen? What is that? Thank you hiding. But what the fuck is that? That does not look like someone hiding. I thought that was something inappropriate for a second. I fucking panicked. Hi MJ. Hi Doello. If you want, by the way, if you want funny numbers, 1,000 in the chat. I'm doing okay. Get scared the look bad, but other than that, I'm doing okay. 1 second though. Okay. We will finally get to, oh no, there's one more thing. There's one more thing. Actually, that was related to super chats. So, I will be doing, from this point forward, I'm not including past ones because they were related to other things. Also, I hadn't announced this yet, so it feels a bit unfair to me, not gonna lie. But, if people donate £10 or $10, whatever the equivalent is in your currency, if you donate that, I will put a little spin, a little challenge on it, and you guys can choose the little challenge on it. It could be that, if it's one that I know, I will preface this is specifically for ones that I know, but if it's one that I know, I could draw them from memory rather than having, because I'm going to have a reference while I'm doing this for most of them. If it's someone I don't know, it could be that I have to blur them, I have to get like a really seedy image, or I have to like pixelate them, and so I have to try and do it based off the blurred image. It could be that I have to draw them with my eyes closed. I get to see them for 5 seconds and I have to draw them with my eyes closed. Could be something like that. But yeah, the power is in your hands after I've spun the wheel. Like I said, some of these, like drawing from memory, are going to be dependent on me actually knowing the persons, people, whatever the fuck they are. Shannon Smith, hi! I hope you're well. Who's your favorite character from Overwatch? Fuck, I've already forgotten her name. The flame fan lady. She's really cute. I love her. And I would love a hug. Thank you. Hug, hug. The second one was absolute cinema. You're welcome. She wanted to make a she by herself. I wanted to make a she by herself, but now I remember the legally officiated wedding. I'm not legally married. Okay, I'm gonna preface this right now. I'm not legally married. I swear to you, as funny as it was, the fact that Mabu for some reason went out of his way to become actually become a registered officiant. I don't even know what I'm religiously married under. By religion, I am married in the eyes of whatever religion. I know it's not Catholicism, at least, because he was going on about how it takes 8 years to do that one. But in some, probably a fucking branch of Christianity, in the eyes of that religion, I'm married. But I haven't signed any paperwork. I haven't done a Tommy in it. I'm not legally married to Latte. Or Nene, sorry. Kumo Church. I am married in the eyes of Kumo. Like Kumo draw. That can be one. But again, it's a 10 thingy donation because as much as I want to suffer, you guys I don't want to suffer continuously. Okay, he's officiated, right? He married you both, right? Yes, but to be legally married, there needs to be a legal document. He is not a lawyer. I don't know why I started clicking my tongue there. My bad. But is it possible for one draw them upside down? My monitor doesn't spin, so I'm not entirely sure if that is possible. But if I could, like, figure out a way... Oh, I could do... no, I couldn't, because I'd have to see anyway. I don't know if that would be possible. I could, like, maybe turn my head like this and just be like... Maybe. I could do that. If you guys want me to suffer neck damage, I could do it that way, but I can't physically change the thing. But... where the fuck is Discord? Actually, I could probably just do it this way. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Uno momento, por favor. Don't know why I went Spanish then. Sorry, I'm trying to... I'm here like, oh yeah, I'm doing stuff. And then I'm here and I'm like, I haven't got it ready. Here we go. There's the baby. My baby. My wife. My wife, my baby, my love. Who I will pull up in just 5 seconds. Please open. Please work. Open sesame. That's a horrible... Ignore the gray, please. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. 1 second. Give me 10 seconds. I got it. Oh no. No, not over the wife! I mean, you guys probably know who I'm drawing now already, but... Oh fuck, I did it again! There we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. Now that I've got that out of the way. Hola, it's my wife! I know she doesn't admit to being my wife, but one day she will be my wife! Who's stuff? You just got married to the late latte. What if the bottom of their model is on the upside part of the screen and the other part is on the downside part of the screen? You could do that. But for now, we are starting off with my recently re-debuted I love her. For the people who have come into this and are like, who's this? Who's this adorable little lemon shark baby? This is my good friend and future lover. I don't fucking care if she has a boyfriend. I'm getting my way in there somehow. Yuki. I love you, Yuki. And because she has just literally last Friday, she only just had a re-debut, and she had it so quickly because of the marriage that we are going on about. I felt it was only fair to make sure I actually did her. You guys are married, she just doesn't know yet. Exactly, chatters! Also, thank you. Hello, welcome in. I heard re-debut is pretty... Lemon shark. This is the lovely lemon shark Yukisawa. Yeah, I love you. I love you. But okay. Okay, let me just do a little something. Okay, let's actually get into this. Ignore the giant white dot, by the way. I had to do that because it was you know, thingy. Also, okay, another thing is, I'm gonna be slightly nice to myself. I am gonna be using the shape tools. However, if people do want to make that a restriction on either this one or a future one, you may. Same with the color picking tool, just because it's a little easier. This is, by the way, this is something I noticed when I was doing mine. These shapers are really fucking pale, aren't they? Like, I'm looking at myself now, and I'm thinking I've got blood running through my veins, but then as I was drawing myself earlier for the thumbnail, I was like, I'm blending into the fucking background here, I can't see what I'm drawing at all. I couldn't see what I was doing at all. I was like, damn. What the fuck, bro? But yes. Okay, let's see. There is the face of my wife. And... okay. I'm being a little nice to myself. Get off my ass. Please. This is one thing I don't like about the fucking warping tool. Is that it doesn't ever do it the way you actually want it to. Oh, but she's so cute. I'm never gonna do Yuki justice, by the way, because she's too cute for anyone to ever do her any justice. I will do my best when we're married, but right now... no, fuck off, I didn't want you to do that. There we go. Nah, dear, why did that do that? Nah, why is it on the selection tool? You bitch, get away from me. Is this the way it does it? I forget. There we go. Fuck, I made a neck too thick already. It's fine! It's fine! We're fine! We are fine! Tantalia, draw me like your Brazilian Miku. And yes, you could do the like collabs, personal life, and Twitch notifications only going to my email without notifying me about the email. I'm always missing her streams. Please watch my wife if you get the chance. Please. I know she's gonna deny being my wife, but she's my wife. In my heart. Vampire Siren Maid, literally. I am so fucking pale. And see, I've been like thinking in my head about, I'm new, so when you share some of your lore of your avatar, if you've got any, and wanted to ask why you mainly do yandere in your content, just curious. Well, it's okay if we make fun of your drawings. That's the whole fucking point of the stream, mate. I'm not sitting there expecting to be called Picasso. I'm expecting to be treated like Van Gogh before he became famous. That's my take on all this. So some lore of my avatar is I am a siren maid. I am a half siren, half mermaid. So the siren parts of me are my bird-like parts. I'm not a bird. I'm not a chicken. Before anybody tries to tell you I am, I'm not a bird or a chicken. But my siren half comes from mythologically accurate Greek sirens who were birds with the faces of beautiful women. And you can't, okay, let me see, one sec, let me just go into VTube Studio for this part. And down here, in a very unfair distribution, is my mermaid half. I did not think that part through when crafting my design. There will be a model update at some point, hopefully, if one is lucky enough to be able to afford how much they are, because they're fucking expensive. Yeah, so that's my mermaid half. My lore is that I and my twin sister were just living our lives when my family were attacked because of because of mythological discrimination. I have a full sort of VOD talking this over if you're curious enough, but essentially I had to run from being attacked. I was separated from my dear twin, and I am now residing on an island called Mithria, which is outside of... Have I mentioned this yet? That's great. It's outside of human attainability, kind of. Basically, you can't really get there without... You kind of just end up there. And then along came just... Oh yeah, I was knocked out of the sky by lightning. It was great. I have... If you go onto my Twitter and you find my reference sheet, I have a lightning strike on my back. I have a lightning scar on my back. It's black. People thought I had a giant mosquito there. That's not the case. It's just a mythological scar. And for the reason I mainly do yandere content, well, currently, it's because I just like yanderes. I admit it. I love me a good yandere. It's my favorite of the deres. Kurere tu, sundere tu, dere dere tu tu tu. Yanderes are it, man. But despite the spitting just then, I would like to confirm I don't hold anything against any of the other deres. Except maybe tsunderes. Tsunderes have to be done in a very specific way for me to not hate them. Like, if they're gonna be punching people into the sky, it has to be in, like, a comedic one, like 100 Girlfriends, like Karane. Or if you're doing it in a more serious type of work, like, say, Twisted Wonderland mention, then it would be like Jack Howell. He's a good example of a non-violent tsundere, in my opinion. Basically, I just don't like how violent tsunderes are for zero reason. Alright, here we go. We're gonna freehand this bit now, guys. Wish me luck. Oh, why is it so fucking small? That's a 9 look like. That looks alright. That looks alright. Yay! There we go. That wasn't too bad. Right now, this side. That's okay, that's okay, that looks good, looks good. Let's see. And then let's do the rest of her jacket. There's a hole in my jacket, because I've got sharky teeth. There's a hole in my jacket, and it's very cool, because the people who worked on me were awesome sauce. So shout out to Yuki, and shout out to Rotti. By the way, if you want to know who Rotti is, she is another online friend of ours, who is both a VTuber. She is a bug VTuber, and she is also an artist, and I think she also does rigging. I'm gonna be real with you, I kind of have forgotten if she does rigging, but to my knowledge, she also rigged Yuki's model, and she also did her previous model as well. Let's see. Then, okay, let's go like this. Then like this. There's booba there somewhere, guys. Maybe. I don't know. To be fair, Yuki, is, from my knowledge of my future wife, she is not a big fan of booba anyway, so. There you go. It's so off-center. I didn't realize how off-center I made that until I'd done it. Yeah, I was just really, it's like, and that works, right? I think in terms of yonder, I think Nat's ones are pretty tame, but I'm not one for the more extreme stuff. I like autonomy to a normal person degree. Confidence levels, maybe. Maybe I'm confident, who knows? Stick around and find out. Nat was in the fucking Nazi movie, holy shit, yeah, I was! I'm the one who got the fucking, I don't know the name of the actor, but the guy who jumped off the boat. Nat's yandere needs more yandere. I've done some extreme yanderes. It's just more of... There's, like, multiple types of yanderes. I think I've talked about this in a stream before, but there's... The ones that you think of, like Yunogasai, who are, like, the I'm gonna pummel you to fucking submission. And then there's... My preferred flavor of yandere is... What do you call it? I like the manipulative types. Those are my favorite types of yandere. Ones who can make you sort of rely on them without... That's just ugly. The ones... Not Yuki's design, me doing that on it, not all the thing going, please don't tell her. No, fuck, God. Yuki, I love your model, okay? I love you, baby. Mwah. Fuck. I like the ones that can make you that make you theirs without having to really lift a finger, because they're just whispering in your ear the whole time, being like, oh, that person, how could they say that to you? If I was with you, I'd never say that. Hey, I didn't want to say anything, but that person was like talking shit about you on the weekend. Stuff like that. Because in real life, I don't condone that kind of behavior, by the way. I do not. That is toxic as fuck, and if you ever run into a person like that, you need to stay the fuck away. But in literature or like videos where it's like safe and no one's getting hurt, I like it in that context. It's just nice. Nice, baby. Wait, fuck, no, I'm using the wrong color, shit. There we go. I do sometimes like the thought of a more extreme one though. There was this, there was one fucking stream, the ghost video, the one that I did of a collab with everyone, with Mabu, Yuki. I think Rotti was in that one, Alma was in that one, and Latte was. That one, I was just like, fuck it, I really want to do something, like, crazy again. Like, actually crazy, and then I possessed Yuki, or like, no, Yuki possessed me, and then I went on a murder spree, and that was great. I love that. That was fun. Highly recommend it. Murder your friends on the weekends. Let's see. I kind of followed the line. That one's kind of shit, but it's fine. I don't think I can do that one. There we go. Let's see. Let me... So the lemon there is more just outline that I have to do. We're like... This is reminding me of me just drawing random eyes in fucking any class when I was bored. It's like a... It's more just like a thing. It's looking more like an eye shit. Let's see. Let me... Oh, fuck, I have to draw tiny teeth! I have to draw tiny teeth! This is gonna be awful. Okay. No, let me do the Sharky boy first. Okay, so it's like white, I think, and then go like See, it's looking great! It's looking great, guys! It's looking great! And then, let me just... I think that's the right one. Then let me just... There we go. See? We're looking good. We're looking fine. We're looking fine. Aren't we, guys? We're looking fine, right? Being manipulated is better than being alone means somebody is interesting me enough to... Please don't fuck... Have better self-worth, I beg of you. Coming from a yandere creator, have more self-worth. You deserve it. Are you doing this with a mouse? Yes, I'm drawing with a mouse! I have to I am not. I mean, you don't have to. Could always imply then. What's your ideal partner? Husband, boyfriend, or wife/girlfriend? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't actually have much of a type. I'm not trying to say that in like the way that it's like, oh, I don't really have much of a type, so like anybody can think they have a chance with me. I just genuinely don't. With the main thing I look for in a partner is someone who is respectful and someone who is willing to like talk things through, really. Because there's a lot of... Oh, fuck, it looks awful. There are a lot of sort of relationships that I see that break down because people aren't willing to talk things through, or because they go behind their partner's backs and do stuff. And I know to a certain degree that that people are gonna do that shit anyway, as depressing as that sounds, because they'll either if it's from an innocent place of feeling embarrassed, or if it's like I don't know, just something, but I don't want that shit in a relationship. If I am gonna date someone, I want maturity, I guess, then is my main thing. If I'm dating someone, I want them to be mature. I just want someone who's not gonna like fucking... 1 minute I'm gonna be thinking everything's fine, and then I'm gonna accidentally do something, not realize I've done something, and rather than being upfront and being like, hey, can you not do that? That makes me upset or worries me, or if it does, or something like that. Rather they're just gonna be stewing and being like, oh, well, guess what you fucking did? I'm not gonna tell you. It mainly comes from a place of me not being good at, like, reading expressions or emotions. I think I've discussed this before, where I'm really fucking clueless on shit. I don't want to be. It's sad for me that I am, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, unfortunately. And I was like, it's alright. And I just, you know, I'd like to avoid that. I'd like to avoid feeling like I'm an asshole because I've missed a cue, or I've missed someone trying to say something to me and they think I'm trying to be rude, and they don't think that we should have a fucking discussion on things. Okay, that's it, basically it. honestly, talking is important, but I don't want to have to talk through everything. I feel like implicitly still a little bit. Maybe because I myself am a sulker. Fair enough. There are some things that there are some things that I feel like are, like, implied, like, if I've done the dishes for, like, 5 days in a row, and you haven't bothered to lift a fucking finger, unless we had something, like, where you cook and I clean, kind of fucking thing. If it's something like we've both cooked, like, one day after the other, or I have cooked and then had to clean all the dishes, I am going to expect you to realize, fuck, I should probably help out with either that or something else to pick up the slack. But if it's just, like, things where it's like, I clearly am not understanding what has fucking happened, then I want you to be able— fuck, that's so big. I want you to have the maturity to be able to be like, okay, they fucked up and made me upset. They are not acknowledging that. I either need to ask— I just need to fucking say something for them to either realize or to— whether or not— like, I'm not gonna do something to be an asshole, but I would ask, be like, hey, did you do that on purpose? And if it is a yes, I did that on purpose, for me, it would be a one-strike system, where it's like, okay, I'd be like, that hurt me, or I don't like something like that happening. And if they were like, okay, I won't do it again, and then does it again, or even just straight up like, I'm gonna keep fucking doing it because I don't give a shit, then I'm gonna be like, well, then clearly this isn't gonna work out, is it? I don't know. That's my perspective on things. I am fully happy to be wrong in people's eyes, but that is my preference on things. I don't know. What do you guys prize in a relationship? What is your number one thing that— either quality that you like or quality that you like would be a deal breaker for you? What's your green flags and red flags? Tell me now. Tell me now. I just realized I've done all this in this blue one, and it's gonna fucking not be good for everything. I'm getting hand cramps. I'm making a hair so big, holy shit. No, I'm gonna have to redo that bit. I wasn't looking when I did it. Sorry, I'm massively concentrating. I will read you guys' responses in a minute. That was so bad. Trying to Hoge, go! Alright, and then... okay, here we go. Color, pick the correct outlining color. And then for the power bullshittery... Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, now for this bullshittery. Bleh. Ah, whatever. No! God damn it. Why did that happen? Is there like a tiny bit? There's a tiny bit there that isn't working. Okay, let me just do this stuff first. And then, I'm guessing it's this bit right here. Or is it up on the air? It doesn't doesn't matter now. Let me go over this thing since I'm here anyway. That's good enough. And yay, we did the hair! Actually, wait one sec. Yay, we did the hair! Ah, it's coming along! If you had, money is the number one thing I see on a person, hell yeah, give me that sugar daddy or sugar mommy. Honestly, I would have said what you said. Oh, let's see. Actually, a very good job on the hair. Thank you, thank you. I just want someone to accept me good and bad. As for red flags, I don't have any because I'm probably not going to be able to see them until it's too late. I'm too delusional to accept it. Honestly, I'm a bit worried I would be like that too, and I'm just like, you gotta look out. That's why whenever I don't think someone should be immediately judged on how they act, because that's not fair on a person in case they're like, it's a bad day, or they're nervous, or this or that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give them like infinite chances with those assumptions. If you're gonna be an asshole, I'm gonna start feeling resentful towards you, and I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm just constantly resenting someone. I forgot the fucking hair floof bit! Dang it, I knew there was like something off about it. Other than how atrocious it looks, but you know, that's by the way. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't want to be in a relationship where I feel resentful, because that, first off, isn't fair to me, but also, therefore, is not resentful to the person I'm in a relationship with. If you want a healthy relationship, you're gonna want one built on mutual trust and respect, but also, you know, one built on fucking love, or at least like of each other. If I don't like you, if you have a particular quality that is actively making me like you less, then what the fuck are we doing? Clearly, oh fuck. Clearly this isn't going in the way we want it to, if I'm sitting there gritting my teeth, wanting you to, like, shut the fuck up. So, like, why are we entertaining this when it's so clearly not going to be a thing? I know that sounds harsh. I know it does sound harsh, but at the end of the day, you gotta face harsh truths at some point. You can't just sit there thinking like, well, this person makes me want to absolutely cry into a pillow, but, well, I've gotten this far with it, there's no point in turning back, right? Like, that's just harmful. That's just a harmful mindset, in my opinion. Finally moving on to the eyes. Actually, before I do it that way. Fuck. Alright, and then... We're doing the dreaded curse of eyes over hair today, folks. I hate that trope in anime. I will not lie. But... for the sake of my sanity, that's what we're doing. Here we go. She's got a little spiky bit there that goes like that. And a little bit like that. I feel like I'm doing a fucking cosplay right now because this is literally my dialogue when I'm trying to do the eyeliner. If you've ever cosplayed in the past, you will know this. Eyeliner is the fucking hardest part. Anime characters have such fucking unique eyes nowadays. Even back in the past, and the popular characters, aka the ones you know you're gonna love and gonna want to do, they're always the ones that get the fucking like most expressive or unique eyes, and you're sitting there like, oh fuck, I'm already in love with you, but I know I'm gonna be crying in my room at 3 AM before I have to go to the fucking con, wondering why I did this to myself. I swear to God, it's not just a me thing. Ah, fuck. I know I said we're doing the eyes, but I got distracted by the mouth, so we're doing the mouth now for a second. Nobody show this to Yuki, please. I am begging with all my heart. Do not show my wife this. She will think I hate her. Also, don't tell her I called her my wife. She will kill me. And then we get the white one. And we get the little toothy pegs. My wrist is cramping so bad. My wrist is cramping so bad. We're over an hour into this and I haven't even finished the first fucking person. Jesus. If anybody cosplays Base Nat, I would be shooketh. Okay, this is gonna sound self-deprecating. It's not meant to be, but I don't expect anyone to cosplay me. Primarily because of two things. One, not a big person at all. I know, like, I know to some people I'm going to be like, wow, she's actually quite popular and stuff, but, you know, I'm no fucking Iron Mouse. I'm no fucking... I'm trying to think of VTube. So, like, without sounding like an asshole. I'm no Felician Ku. I'm not anywhere near either of them. I'm no Rin Penrose or anything like that. I'm not someone who's like a big thing, so I don't think anybody would ever want to do me in that way. But also the other thing is the bikini. I'm in a bikini. Nobody's gonna be wanting me walking around. I don't even know if they'd let you, like, the main places people cosplay are like conventions, right? I don't know if security would let you through with the honka-donkas out like this. Like, I'm covered down below because, I will admit I am slightly, the way, my self-expression as an individual, not just as Natalia, is very much a mixture of feminine and masculine, and so I wanted that to come across in my model somewhat, with, like, even though I'm very soft-colored, wearing a bikini top, letting the feminine asset show, as one would put it. I still do have that slightly more boyish side to me, and in general, I just have a preference for, like, jeans over skirts. So I decided, therefore, to go with shorts to kind of just, like, remind people I'm not a feminine princess, essentially. Not that there's anything wrong with being a feminine princess. Some of my most favoritist people in this VTubing sphere are feminine princesses on 20 shots of espresso. But that's not me. That's not me, and I didn't want to ever give the impression that that would ever be me. That was a horrible tooth. Holy shit. Let's just do like a white line, and then E, and then E, and then E, and then that's the best we're gonna fucking get for. Look how adorable she is. She's adorable, guys. She's adorable. Please don't ever show her this. She's gonna be like, what the fuck did you do to me? And I'm gonna be like, I did my best, and then she's never gonna talk to me again. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get it to move, you dumb son of a bitch. If I could, not that. Oh, there's like a blue dot there now. That can live there now. I don't care enough. Close enough, motherfuckers. Maybe a little bit squeezed in. A bit more. There we go. Stop judging me. I'm doing my best. Okay, then color pick this one, and this is a bit slightly easier. This bit. See, I love Yuki's eyes. I hate how complicated they are right now. No, I looked the first time I saw her. When she showed me her model pre-debut, and she was like showing it off and like showing me all the little expressions she was taking and like the full body things. And I was sitting there like, oh my god, your eyes are so cute and they're done so well. And then fucking I'm now in this situation where I've been like, I can draw Yuki, and as I was loading her onto the screen and I saw those majestic blue orbs once more, I was like, fuck! And then like that. Nope, that's what I want. I kept confusing. It's sad, but when I was doing myself, I kept confusing color picker and the whatever this fucking thing's called. And the fuck, that's not the direction I wanted to go, you bitch! There we go, that's what I wanted. And then this lovely dusty pink. You know, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my blush is meant to be orange. I don't know why I just decided to say that now, but I was just like, that's just a fun fact. It was all my... I don't know if she actually... I'm gonna be real with you, when you look at my model, it's not really super clear whether or not I'm orange on like the fucking I'm so sorry, Yuki. Oh, it's not super clear whether or not I'm orange on the cheeks, but I was meant to be orange on my cheeks. There's a lemon there. That's a lemon. That's a slice. That's a good slice of lemon right there. There we go. Let me give her a nose. I'm just like, there's something off nose. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Let me also give her a little bit of blush. Just a little bit of blusheronies on the cheeks there, because she's got like a nice little blob of it. A little moe blob of blush. And now, folks, if I am no, wait, fuck no, there's another lemon down there, shit. Ah, damn you and your adorable lemon sharkiness. I'm kidding, just take me back, baby, take me back. There we go! Okay, I think that's everything. Eyebrows! Thank you for the 4.99, the cowboy. Another question, if you ever do a reaction stream, can I have a moment to talk to you about our crazy Mad Lad Morpaz? Sure, probably. If you can also just drop him in the Discord. Are you in the Discord? You might not be in the Discord. Someone upload these to the art channel. They're not complicated at all. It's the base color shading, mid-tone highlight, a bit of chromatic magic. I'm not an artist! I'm not an artist. I don't know what any of these terms mean. I say that. Oh, nuts. It's gifted 6767. Thank you very much. 67. I am gonna save this very quickly. Let me just put the wheel up on the screen so I can technically hide this bit that I'm about to do, but let me go. Oh fuck, no, what I meant to do. Whoop. Just so this I can definitely make sure that nothing bad is gonna happen. There we go. Okay. Make you full screen again. Okay, now finally, we will finally be doing this wheel stuff. I say this is 7 out of 10. Thank you. I'm sending a screenshot of Yuki's own channel. This will be super Yuki. Why don't you? I'm moving on quickly. Okay. All right. First actual randomizer of the day. Shout out again to Yuki Sawa, my darling, darling lemon shark baby, who I swear to God we will be married one day. We will be. No one tell Latte that she's gonna get mad at me. But sorry. But yes. Shout out again to Yukisawa. Congratulations on your re-debut. You still look absolutely adorable even as the weeks gone by. And now for our first victim, whom majority of I don't know, by the yeah. Well, that's comforting. Fuck. It's Serenami, guys! Yay! Thank you for the $2 challenge. No more paint bucket cook. Also good. It was 10. How does it count? It was 10. It was $10. It was $10. BRB as I send it to you. Why? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Forget what I said about people not knowing me. This is another one of my friends, Serenami. She's a decor crab VTuber, and I'm dying on the inside. I'm trying to find an image of her now. I'm going through I didn't prep images by the way, because I was like, I don't know who I'm gonna get. I don't need to save images for it. But I need the picture of our model. There we go. I found one. Let's go. That wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. I'm sorry, Sari, I don't think this is the best quality pic I could have pulled up of you, but oh, my hitty hoit. Yeah, I don't have to mess around with trying to get a white background. I'm gonna arrive on the Discord. Say, who could that be? It's Nami. Sorry, we're 4 hours. That was Sarah. My head hurt. Sorry, I forgot to turn on a light in my room, and I've already been, like, having sleepy headaches, so now I'm just still sleepy. I'm trying not to be, but I'm a little sleepy. Could always get the Jork image if you still have that. No. Which chat can I post his YouTube channel in the Discord? The sharing one. The sharing one. I'll just send Jules. Anyone else can send the 10! You're just gonna send another load of 6-7s. Am I gonna have to turn off the 6-7 thing? Can I turn it off? I don't even know if I can turn it off. I just realized I don't know if I can turn it. Oh fuck, am I gonna play for 6-7s? I'm so glad I'm not doing my workout routines anymore. Alright, oh, I forgot to switch around. Shoot, 1 second. So, for people who are curious, wrong fucking thing. This right here is my amazing, amazing friend, Serenami. She is a, I think I already said, she's a decorator crab, or a deco crab VTuber. She's, I just realized everyone I'm doing so far is ocean themed. This, I swear to you, it's not intentional. It is genuinely not intentional. I was gonna make a joke about how Yuki's become one with the sea to be with me, but that felt like low-hanging fruit. But now we've also got Sari in the mix. And as much as I love you, Sari, You've got a lot of details on your model. It works for you because you have a Viroid, so it's not that much of a pain in the butt for you usually, but now I'm drawing you and I'm like, the amusing decorated crab, exactly. Love your vids. Thank you. Rohan Darkboy, thank you so much. Also welcome in. ADHD Nami is so coded. I can't donate due to the fact that the esteemed pleasure of having to buy a Switch too soon. Congratulations! Oh my gosh! Enjoy it, please. Okay, let's actually get started with this. What was the thing? No more paint bucket. Okay, I can use the color picker though. That's nice. Okay, that's I can somewhat survive without the thing, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Like that. There we go. But she had her head tilted slightly, so like that. I'm trying to be as accurate as I can. I'm not gonna do a good job. We're gonna ignore that fact. Also, I will do the no paint bucket thing for now, because first off, it's not the worst thing you could have given me, so I'm not gonna suffer too much. But also, you did donate 6767s, so if anything to give that cursed meme a reason for existing, I will refrain from using the paint bucket thing. But if anybody else wants to issue a challenge to me, you gotta donate it, okay? You gotta pull out the donos. You gotta do the full 10. 10. I love- by the way, this is fucking color theory. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Looking at Sari, it looks like normal shading. Then I put it next to her on the actual fucking skin tone. What the fuck is this shit? Color theory. Let's see. She's got a bow in the way there, so I'm gonna like kind of bring it out so for her shoulders. And then it's mainly brown there as well, but it's like brown. What color is it? Is this burgundy? Fuchsia? What color is this technically? Send 6. Not again. Send press up. I didn't see what those were. It doesn't come up on Streamlabs. Thank you for the 6 7s and the press ups. I don't know how many it was, but thank you very much for both of them. Oh god. This is the annoying thing though, because unless I see it on the stream screen, if I miss a donation, if I'm looking away and I don't see it, then I get screwed over, because unless it is just a regular, like, super chat, doesn't come up on Streamlabs, and because YouTube takes 2 days to process everything, it means I don't see it till 2 days later, so I can't properly give shoutouts. And I'm like, But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, for now, let's just try and get on with doing the face bits. Is that the same? It's kind of lighter, but for the sake of my sanity, I'm just gonna do it like this. Let's just get this body base down. Fuck, that was too big. That's what she said. I am a child! Here we go. Alright, and that's around there. The way I'm gonna have to add in a bit of thingy in a bit. Everyone's got elongated ears too. I've got my wing ears, which I guess technically aren't the standard ears, but they're elongated. Yuki has elongated ears. Seri has elongated ears. Everybody's in here with long ears. What are we doing, folks? What are we doing? Do we despise our human ears that much? What is wrong with our ears? Let's put this about slower, and then can do like this sort of as a way to block shading that guy. Can do this as a way to also carve out where the shirt's gonna be. By the way, Seri made her model herself. I'm pretty sure. So, like, shout out to Seri for that. Let's see. It comes up like this. It does go over the shoulder a little bit. And it does kind of get hidden by the bow, but I'm assuming it looks something like this. There we go. Make that bigger. Make it big. This is actually the bottom of the thing, so I can't just go ham with it. It's not like I'm worrying about lines of that bit. Let's see. There we go, there's that. And then let's get those stripe bits down, and let's make it slightly smaller. And oh, fuck. Oh, that was embarrassing. It's always like the simple little things. I have mixed feelings on Revival in it because I have a copy of Vanilla 4 and I don't know if Revival includes content from just 4 if it includes Golden 2. Oh, bye, Sojo. Bye bye. Sorry, bye bye. I have now we'll have a chance to stream it, to be honest. Hope so. Still kind of stuck on all the donation rewards, aren't we? Okay, let's just kind of. Oh, it's not right either. It's more like kind of straight down. Fuck! Why is my hand so shaky? Fuck it, that works. Oh, fuck. Ugh. That's ugly. That's so fucking ugly. Why did I do this to myself? I should have put a ban on certain designs. I should have put a ban. I should have been like, everyone just do like simple fucking designs for me because I'm a fucking dumbass who can't draw. There you go, that's good enough. Woo! Anyone else embarrassed here? Or is it just me? No secondhand embarrassment is right now. That's going like that, and then that's too fucking big. Jesus criminy. I apologize to whoever has to hear this foul language. And this way, do that one this way, and then up like this. Okay, we're kinda getting there. Probably should have done this a different way around, but it's fine. Do out that bit, because that's there. I made it too fucking big now, dang it. 5. Then, okay, just color all that in. Pearl's gonna be there, so it's not the end of the world. Like that. There we go there. Oh, that's just something on my screen. I was like, why is that different discoloration not going? Oh, it's just a fleck on my screen. Okay, let me bring it down a tiny bit. Oh, wrist grab. Taking a hydration break after this just so I can let my wrist rest. Wrist rest. Oh, I'm just looking at her hair right now, and I'm thinking to myself, do I hate myself enough to do it as accurately as I possibly can? And I think I do. I think I do. You guys are the lucky that I suffer, aren't you? Look at your OSHI. I'm calling myself your OSHI, guys. You have no right to resist. Look at your OSHI, spending her nights doing this, suffering for you, for your entertainment. Don't you just... You appreciate me, guys, alright? You appreciate me coming out here and... fucking ruining people's designs for fun. And there we go. Then I'm gonna do the blue bit first. I'll make that a bit smaller. 7 works. Then... whoop. Whoop. And then go in like that. Kinda works, I guess. Fuck me. Why are angles so difficult? Fuck, I'm gonna go with the blue line. I should have done the blue line second. Shit. Kingdom Hearts. I'm distracted. We're gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts now so I can distract myself. Did anybody see that new trailer that's come out, D23? I'm D23 is going on for like a little bit longer, isn't it? I'm low-key kind of hoping. So if you guys aren't followers of Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a JRPG produced by Square Enix, but also like owned by Disney because it includes all the Disney characters. So they are the owners of Kingdom Hearts, and Square Enix kind of just has the publishing rights for it, but it's fine because it works out well anyway. But yeah, it's a really big franchise. It was teased finally after I don't even know how many fucking years their main sequel coming up. I don't know why I did that. I still have other things I have to do. And they went into it really like coyly, I have to admit, at D23 today, which if you guys didn't see it, they announced a sequel for Coco, the movie Coco. You know, like un poco loco, doco. Don't know why I said doco, but what's it? So yeah, that got announced. And while announcing that, they very coyly, very coyly slid into a trailer for Kingdom Hearts instead. And everybody just lost their shit when they saw Sora, the main character, just jump out and start beating up a bunch of like Heartless, which are the game's enemies. And I won't lie, I didn't see that spoiler. I wasn't watching along on D23. I just saw the trailer when I woke up this morning. Or like some point today, I don't remember when I saw it. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my fucking god, we're getting Coco! I love Coco. I will have to admit, I do like Book of Life more. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. Which is, it came out before Coco. I'm pretty sure Disney saw it and then decided to make Coco. Because the story is a young musician who the story is a young musician goes, a young musician who is a musician against the wishes of his family winds up in the underworld pursuing his love. Slightly different in Book of Life, it is actually a woman. But ends up in the underworld, meets up with their prior family, meets up with their deceased family, goes to and then has to do this big freaking trial to like prove himself. De la Cruz in Coco's case, or the fucking bull in is it Miguel? I haven't watched the movie in a while. I love it, but I always forget the main character's name. I know there's a character called Miguel in there somewhere. That or I'm just thinking of a different movie, which I know I'm not, but It's a really good fucking movie, and I am genuinely certain that Disney saw it and they were like, we can do our own Mexican afterlife inspired movie, and they fucking did it, which fair fucking enough. But they, like, I'm not gonna lie, they did amazing with Coco, so I can't say that I'm like disappointed with it being like a ripoff or something. But yeah, Coco came out in about as much time as you would expect it would be for a animation company to be like, hey, there's this movie that's come out, we should do our own version of it, and did it. But again, in my opinion, it is Coco, not Coco, Book of Life is slightly better in my opinion. Not to hate, not to hate, not to hate. Yeah, but anyway, Kingdom Hearts, I am so stoked to see it finally coming back. I am gonna watch a bunch of people's reactions to it later, and I am just genuinely, oh, I'm so fucking hyped. I genuinely have been considering just saying, like, next year is gonna be Kingdom Hearts year, and all I'm gonna play up to the lead of up to the release of Kingdom Hearts 4, because they said it's coming late 2027. I have no idea. They haven't specified how late. They haven't specified a month or anything, but you know, I want my boy Sora. He's going through some shit. He's seeing Phantom, Goofy, and Donald, and he's passing out because he sees his besties, but he doesn't realize they're his besties. Let's see, a bit of pink here. There also seems to be like a little bit of white. Creamy whiteness coming up there. Okay, so there's the bow here. Bow here. A big thing of Kingdom Hearts is, by the way, that they have like these. Hi, Mabu! A young musician who is a musician is totally said to say, shut the fuck up! Waiting for a second Marvel-based world. They didn't do a first Marvel-based world, did they? I don't think they did. I like El Tigre. I'm pulling a double for friends, so I can't say, but I hope you're having fun. Bees. You said you were gonna spam poop emojis, you lied to me. Or else Encanto, yes, that movie is my jam. I want Encanto. I say this with all the love in my heart, but it is a Japanese company making the game. I don't know if they put two Hispanic, or like Hispanic-inspired movies in the same game. I kind of hope they do, because I want Mirabel to be a Princess of Heart. For a little quick explanation, Princess of Heart, there's like 7 of them. They have, in the game, the main conflict is between the powers of light and the powers of darkness, all a la fucking Star Wars. Which is wild because we haven't had a Star Wars world yet. Oh yeah, Big Hero 6 is Marvel. Sorry, I forgot, because it's not made by, like, Marvel Studios, my bad. But yeah, and the Princesses of Heart are these ladies whose hearts are just, like, pure light. And it's very cute and sweet and da-da-ba-da-ba. One of the slots is already taken up by the main character, Kairi, even though the heart things have swapped now. Apparently there's different ladies who are considered Princesses of Heart. But Kairi gets to hang around because she's a main character. But yeah, it's no hate to Kairi. I love Kairi even though they don't ever do anything fucking with her. Melodies of Memory doesn't count. But, what's it? Okay, let me just do the back of this hair. Back of the hair. But yeah, with one I'm really hoping to see is so there's these, originally the Princess of Heart were Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Alice in Wonderland, Kairi, again, like I mentioned her before, one of the main characters of the series, even though, again, she doesn't fucking do anything, because Tetsuya Nomura doesn't know how to write women.
I say as he's written Aqua and Shion and Namine, it's just like, he just hates Kairi for some fucking reason, even though she was the first ever, like, main female character in the series, but what the fuck ever. Can you tell I have some resentment? But yeah, that's basically a lot of the OG princesses. Not Mulan, surprisingly. Maybe she'll be one in this new roster, but she wasn't one in the old roster, but of the new Princesses of Heart, I'm kind of hoping... So, Elsa and Anna have both been confirmed to be Princesses of Heart. They're... Don't look at it. Rapunzel has been confirmed to be a Princess of Heart. And that's about it at the minute. There's only 3 new confirmed Princesses of Heart. But then, I'm kind of hoping Mirabelle is one. Moana, I really want Moana to be one. I feel like that would just be, you know, it just fucking makes sense. I'm not sure who else would be one, because unfortunately a lot of Disney's recent movies have been kind of like floppy. And I'm sorry, Sarah, for being a lot less careful with your hair, but it's just, it's so complicated, but it's so pretty, but it's so complicated. Yeah, because see, Raya and the Last Dragon, nobody really liked Raya. Everyone kind of thought she was a bit, the messaging in the movie was bad, and that it's, like, that she was a bad protagonist, I think. Like, I heard a lot of I never actually watched it, because it just didn't seem like my cup of tea. But a lot of I heard a lot of people, like, didn't like it, or Raya, or any character in it, really. I know Disney had that anniversary movie, Wish, which, unfortunately, again, flopped really bad. So I don't know how they'd be able to put Aisha. I don't know her name. I don't know how they'd be able to justify putting her in, because the girls that they make, the Princesses of Heart, are all, like, really popular, like, female protagonists. Yeah, I just don't know. Jasmine was one as well. Jasmine used to be one. Belle used to be one. So sad. Belle, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Jasmine, Kairi. I'm missing Alice in Wonderland. Okay, that was the original 7. And we're just kind of slowly finding out the new 7. Again, it's Kairi, with the position taken up by Kairi, who is a returning face. Anna, Elsa, and Rapunzel. Those are the current 3 confirmed ones. I don't know if they're gonna make another main character princess. They could potentially. I don't think they are. But, yeah. It could happen, I guess. I think that's the same color, so I'm just gonna do that there. And then there's a heart charm over here, which looks about the same character color. But I'm like 90% sure that they're gonna make. Let me just do this heart here as well, preemptively. I'm like 90% sure they're gonna make Moana one of them, and Mirabelle. I really hope they make Mirabelle one. I'm not sure about literally anyone fucking else though, because a lot of the recent movies have not been good. Okay, so they've introduced Stitch, but they haven't introduced Lilo in the Kingdom Hearts universe. We still have not gotten a Lilo and Stitch world. Kind of. We got one when Stitch is breaking out of the spaceship, but we haven't got him, like, in Hawaii. We haven't got one like that, so technically we might be able to get Lilo and Stitch. We might be able to get Lilo as a princess, maybe, if Disney is feeling a bit loose with it, but at the same time, my only thing there is that she's a child, and a lot of the times these princesses are caught up in, like, conflicts in the games, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and I don't know if they'd want to do that to a child, even though the main characters are all technically children. Yeah, I don't really know who else would really be a candidate for it. Oh my god, my throat is going. Why is my throat going? Oh my god, it's the pan flag. Let's see. Okay, let's do this bow here. It still counts though, doesn't it? Let's see. The villain from Wish was honestly the only thing I remember liking from the movie. I've seen a lot of debate about the main villain of Wish being in the right, and I kinda have to. So there's two sides of the coin here. There's the story we're presented with. Oh yeah, Tiana. Oh yeah, Princess Tiana. We definitely need her as a Princess of Heart. She hasn't come up yet, so she could definitely be one. Yeah, we have, sorry, with Wish, with what I have seen of Wish, there's two things to it. Is that you get the story you're presented with, which is, you know, I was thinking about this the other day, this is why this is in my head. There's a story which is Magnifico is a tyrant king who kind of just goes mad after any potential, like, fucking dissent with his authority. And then you have what I think the original story was with him, but it got axed because Disney didn't want to admit to being part of the problem. And that is a story about how executives take the ideas of those around them and only approve of what they think is profitable. That is, I think that was meant to be the original story of Wish, because think about it from that kind of perspective. You have Magnifico, who is in charge of the kingdom, and he is the one who makes the opportunities happen. He is the one who is sitting up there, surrounded by his castle and his glamour and the admiration of his people, and he has all these wishes, which could stand in for ideas, because, you know, people wish for their projects, their shows to come true, and he picks what he believes is good for everyone. He is the one who chooses what people should enjoy in his eyes. And when you think about it through that lens, the story kind of makes a little more sense then. If you look at Asha, that was her name, Asha's perspective, is the fact that she sees all these wonderful ideas that have every chance to better the kingdom, or at the very least, better the lives of those who dream of it. It would make them happy to receive it. And then, sorry, she's seeing these, and it then makes sense why she would be like, why can't we all just let these come out? These are all, sure, there may be, obviously in the movie she says there are some dangerous ones, but these fantasies, these ideas, they all are worth something to the individuals. And if you start looking at the movie from that perspective, thinking of what the original, because I don't know how many people know this, but Wish actually went through a change in team. They had an original team, which is where you see the concept art for, like, the star character being like a human boy, and he has a love story with Asha, and the song that Magnifico sings with Asha when they're looking at all the ideas, that sounds like a wedding song. That was originally meant to be the romance song between Asha and the Star Boy. I don't know if they gave him a name. But if you just reframe the movie with that in mind, again, suddenly so many more things start to make sense, with the fact of one of the things is a talking animal. That's a big thing in movies. Like, I know even without that context, it's not surprising that Disney would add in a talking animal, but it makes sense. And then it's also like the reason why Magnifico freaks out makes sense more, because it's the realization that you don't need to rely on the big corporation to put your ideas into fruition. Look at Glitch. Look at where Glitch started with everything, and now they're pumping out stuff like the Major Digital Circus, fucking Donna Terrence's show, Knights of Guinevere.
Gaslight District. These have all been ideas that have been put forth to Disney or to other large conglomerate media outlets, and they've had the power to pick and choose. They've been the ones to determine whether or not an idea is good or not. But now people, even not even using Glitch, using just YouTube, people will now have the power to go out and do things on their own. Everyone is coming to this realization that we don't need these big names to tell us whether our ideas have merit or whether they should ever see the light of day. We now have this ability to do it ourselves. And I think that's, in my opinion, makes Magnifico's crash out more valid, because with him, that's the realization that people are realizing he doesn't really hold any power. Sure, he has the magic, sure, he has the immediate means to make it happen. He is the means to make it recognized by everyone because of the big, you can also even reframe the wish-giving ceremony as something like a show coming out, like a movie coming out of the theaters, or a show coming out on a streaming service. I'm massively ranting now about Wish, but that's just kind of my thing. I shared it. By the way, there's a reason why I call him Crazy Mad Lad. He lives in a land where everything can cook. Snake, spider, and kangaroo island, also known as the land down under. Thank you, Zacowboy, for the $10, Vicky. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for the 6 sevens. Thank you very much. I guess Wish makes a little more sense now. How unfortunate. I know, that's also why I find it quite ironic that if I'm right, if that was sort of the original premise of the story, and then it gets axed by Disney, like that is low-key crazy. But again, that's my speculation. I could probably go into more depth about it if I had the time to think it over again. But it's just that was my takeaway from reviewing what we got. I sound like fucking game theory or film theory. But that is my takeaway from what could have potentially have been what Wish was or was going to be. But, you know, that's just a theory, a Natalia theory. Thanks for watching. God. Can you tell I like Disney? I like Disney. Which I somehow never noticed this about Siri, but she has braces. What? And then white. There we go. There we go. That was kind of bad, but you know, it works. It works. Okay, now this tool, and then go on the white so I can start finally doing the fucking eyes. No, not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do there either. Oh dear. Yeah, but yeah, D23, a lot of stuff came out of D23. There was Wish dedicated stream one. Alright, you love Disney. What was the first ever Disney movie or show that you've watched? I need to think about this. I actually can't remember for the life of me. What's it? Oh, I don't actually know. With this fucking purple, god, color theory again. I don't actually know what my first ever Disney movie was, really. Like, I don't actually know. All I know is that I was one of those kids who cried so hard you had to turn Bambi off. So I'm told.
I did not, obviously I don't remember this, because I was a tiny little baby, but according to, parental sources, I was the type of child who would cry. I cried so hard at Bambi that my mom had to turn it off. And then apparently I did the same at 101 Dalmatians. I don't know why. That one, obviously with the Bambi one, there's the fact that Bambi gets so that makes sense for a kid, like learning about the cycle of life and death. But with 101 Dalmatians, I never actually asked why I cried at that one. Maybe it was that scene with Cruella towards the end, but I think it might have been the puppies being kidnapped. That I kind of have a little memory of someone saying that, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out along the road.
But my favorite Disney movie is Mulan. Not the live action. Not the live action. Never the live action. Oh my god, the live action. Moving on from the live action. But it's funny, because whenever I tell people my favorite Disney movie is Mulan, people assume I'm saying it's because of, like, the female badassery, stick it to the man, Mulan, blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, no, I like it because Mulan has a great relationship with her father, and the scenes where she's returning home, or even the ones where he's like sitting by her side and putting that flower in her hair, like make me really emotional, and that's my reason for liking it. And then people like, because they're expecting to make fun of me for being feminist, which is stupid in my opinion regardless, but yeah, it's that I actually, which then it's ironic because then I'm like, no, I like it for the father, and then that people are like, what? But you know, that's by the by, that's by the by. It's still so fucking stupid though, people's being like, oh, you like it because it's got like female empowerment. Can you say I'm a little salty? There we go. Oh fuck. You know, everything's looking good, and then you get to the fucking eyes. Be gone by morning, so get your heels on the floor then. Are you with me? Careful with so I don't know why cat's eye just got into my hair, but you know, that's fine. My second favorite probably is Little... Sorry guys, that's as much as I'm gonna be able to do. My first Disney movie was either Peter Pan or Dinosaur, if I recall correctly. Oh. I guess which one... I like Disney too. I used to have my mom draw me all the stuff from the movie so I could play with them, and when I say everything, I mean even the battering ram from Anne of Hunchback. Mulan was also one of my favorites growing up, so much so my aunt bought me a copy so I'd stop burying her. That's bad. It's like I'd probably do the same. I don't remember how I watched it. I don't remember how. I mean, it must have just been on the DVD player, but yeah. My second favorite is My Little Mermaid. My Little Mermaid, My Little Mermaid. Why does Sari look like the Chad plays in black and white? Because she's a Chad. She's a Chad. I just realized I didn't do a coat correctly. One sec. Let me fix the coat, then we can move on. There we go. 1 second. Let me do this, and I have to do the frills. Not gonna be able to really see the frills because they're white on a white background, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna do it like this. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it because Ariel, one of her defining traits was she sings. Nowadays, I like it for more mature reasons, aka I heard the original fairy tale, and I'm like, oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. It really was a different time. But, also, I just think Ariel's cute. She's sweet. She's a little soft-hearted baby, and we need to protect her at all costs. But also, meh. I am again was upset with how they handled the live action. I have no issue with like the fucking casting or whatever, but it's more of I hate how they're like revising the stories to kind of write out the love interests, which is like, in my opinion, it's it kind of doing that takes so the thing is if a corporation's trying to do that, it's because they're trying to add like feminine girl power in, which, you know, I have no issue with. I don't fucking care. Great, add all the women power in you want. But if you do it by taking away moments that were from other characters, then why should I care about the other characters if they're not gonna contribute to the plot? By taking away certain moments from Eric in the story, you take him from being his own autonomous character that makes sense for why Ariel fell in love with him and you want to see the two get together, and he instead becomes a prize, a catch, fishing pun not intended, for Ariel. And there's less desire there for the two of them to be together, because she could very much the same way desire his statue. That you could very much just replace him with his statue then, if you take away some of his key moments. And nothing would change. Nothing would change. At that point in the story. So that's just my complaint, personally. Speaking of Disney, check this out. When I was little, my mom found out someone who writes stories, and they put me into the story. It was Cars. It was the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Honestly, Cars was a really good one too. I was not really as much of a fan of the Pixars growing up as I am the Pixars. I was not as much fan of Pixar as I was growing up outside of like Toy Story. But honestly, good for you, man. Good for you. Well, this has been Sari. Pretty sure my favorite Disney movies are the most unconventional. Listed consist of Black Cauldron, Hunchback, Mulan, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Aladdin and the King of Thieves. I actually haven't watched it. I've heard people recommending it in the same vein as like Cinderella 3, which is apparently one of the few good time travel movies out there, which surprised me to hear. But you know, hey, if Disney's managed to pull it off, who am I to judge? But there you go, let me just pop the wheel. Oh, I didn't get rid of that. Remove. We save this. Save. And okay, let's do the wheel. Also, I love Night Before Christmas. I forgot one of my original poems. We're just gonna spin the wheel. Alright, now we'll finally get someone who I do not know and therefore cannot judge me on this. Silvervale! Okay, let's go. Let's go, Silvervale. Let's do some Silvervale stuff. Silvervale. There we go. Okay. I don't know what her most recent model is. I'm seeing a lot of IRL stuff. 1 second. Model. Okay, I'm kind of finding some stuff of her. Let's see. Oh, I recognize that one. I recognize this one. Oh my fucking god, the booba. Here I am talking about my booba, and then I'm seeing all this booba. Let's see. Okay, those are videos. Okay, this is in her gallery, so actually, let me just go on the fucking wiki. Why don't I not just go on the wiki? Okay, I'm gonna use the nanoless one because this is the one I've mainly seen of her, so I'm assuming is the most recent. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but this is just my assumption. What the fuck is that? What is- oh my god. We're gonna move on from that, because that was a bit so... Oh Oh my god. Oh my god. So why did no one inform me Silver makes that kind of... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that was, that caught me off guard massively. Jeebus. Okay, that should be enough space. I apologize for the straight face you were about to see from Silvervale, but I could not find anything better. At least she's facing forward. At least this is a standard portrait. This is gonna be a bit easier. Oh god, I'm 7. Why was it on the wiki? Why were those outfits on the... It wasn't even just those outfits. There was one with her wrapped up in ribbons. And I'm like, whoa, already. And that was the one that got my first reaction. And then the second one is, as I was trying to exit out of it, I noticed one, like, lower down, which is her just naked with someone holding their arms out to cover, like, you know, the chest area. And I was like, whoa! My family owns a Night Before Christmas trivia game, but it got a bit boring because I would win like 50% of the time because of how much I know about the movie. Yeah, that's probably why my family doesn't know. Not neuron activation, neuron panic. I would have to double check to make sure I wasn't showing that stuff on the stream. It was important for the lore, trust. Sure, whatever you say. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna, since that's already a color there, I can use the color picking tool again. Yay. Since that was already there, I'm just gonna, because clearly her skin tone kind of... Her skin tone is darker than her back. What the fuck is it? Look at this. Look at this. Color theory. What is color theory? What is color theory? Ah. Anyway. I can use this thing again. Yay. What the fuck? Yay. I've seen that bit in the corner now and it's throwing me the fuck off. There we go. Oh no, that was her skin. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. Color theory. Are those not meant to attach to her arms? I don't know the model. I don't know the design behind it. I'm not gonna say anything actually, otherwise I'm gonna come off as being rude. My bad, Sylvie. I'm sorry for calling you Sylvie. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to like sort this out. Okay, that's a bit too wide now on that side.
Can my phone stop going off for stupid fucking reasons, please?
And then, okay, then it was... Now I gotta draw the jaw. She got a bit of a chubby-ish draw the jaw. Draw the jaw. Draw the draw. Fuck, that looks horrible. I don't know how well you guys can see this. It's, okay, it's really fucking hard to see on this background. You know what? You know what would be a great background for this? You know what would be an absolutely phenomenal background for this? Red. Never mind. What about pink, actually? Because half the model's pink anyway. Oh, that's gonna be an issue, isn't it? When it's gonna collide with the pink. Can't do green, because there's already blue there, but... Maybe a dark blue? That would still show up, wouldn't it? Okay, let me just... First off, eraser tool. Yay! Oh, God. Let me just reverse things. That might go better. Wow. That's so blue, it hurts my eyes. Oh wait, there's a purple here. You know what? Maybe that would work. I'm just fucking around at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, we got purple now. I'm just gonna use that for now. Then go on this thing. Oh yeah, they're doing a sequel now for Lilo and Stitch, aren't they? I think. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. Apparently, they're doing a sequel for the live action one, and it's gonna introduce Angel, which is that, like, pink Stitch that I see everywhere, and I have no idea where she came from until I saw people saying in the comments that Disney must be getting really desperate if they're doing live adaptations of straight-to-DVD sequels, so I guess that's where she came from. I guess. Actually, wait, before I do that, actually I need to reverse that, because I've once again done the thing of not picking the right fucking thing for the outline. Fuck me. There you go. Okay, and then do the actual skin tone. Go wah, wah. That. There we go. Get back the outline color so I can. Oh fuck! Why must you be bare-chested? This is the issue I had when I was drawing myself as well, because I'm like, fuck! I have to show off so much anatomy. I can't hide it behind clothes. Nene! Zhongli's lapdog. Nene! On my knees. Hello. Hello, my wife. Through maybe not. What do they announce? They're making a sequel for it. They announced it at D23, the same day they announced the Coco sequel and Kingdom Hearts. How are you doing, my beautiful wife slash boss? I don't know. How are you doing? Have you come to cringe at your wife's art skills? Because I won't blame you. These are terrible. Wow, that neck is thick for no reason. Thick with 3 C's and I hate it. Okay, let's get just a box here. I'm just gonna— oh fuck, I didn't reverse the other thing. Now I gotta reverse double. There we go. That works, I guess. And then, let's get this thing. Color pick. That fucking didn't line up perfectly enough. Whatever, we're fine. Get rid of that bit there. But then do that. Like that. That color pick so I can, I guess I have to change it. It looks a bit thick, but we're fine. Fine. Yeah, I'm on the outline color, good. I can't tell looking up. Let's see. Out the shoulder. Fuck, that's like so bad. Listen, I forgot it was on the right account. I'm not questioning the account. I'm questioning its name, love. I thought MS Paint used layers, or was I tripping? No, it does. I'm just being mean to myself. Even when I did, for a brief moment, try my luck on a legitimate drawing thing, I still couldn't get it. I still couldn't use layers. I'm too physical wired. Wait, so Zero is canon? Actually, this is from the latest TV series. However, the movie that acts as a prologue and epilogue of the series are direct-to-DVD movies. That's too long. Fuck. How far does she go from a thing? I think that's about right? That should be about right. Nah. This isn't cheating, guys. It's fine. And down. And down. See? Anatomy. Perfection. Now I gotta draw boobs. Yeah. She's big chested. It doesn't matter if it looks slightly weird. Yeah, I can just not fix it in post because who cares that much about this? I'm a fucking loser doing this shit. Okay, alright, let me just cut this stuff off here so I can start using the color thing. And then that one, go do, make it a little bit bigger, and pretty nice stuff to wake to. Thank you, Infernalays. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, is that not connected to anything on it? Ugh, I don't fucking know anymore. Alright, let me just do it like this. Booba. Then I haven't introduced the black bit yet, so it doesn't really matter actually. Then that went bad. I threw myself off just stopping the line. Okay, here we go. Nope. That's the best we're gonna get, folks. Alright, now when we switch over to, actually, probably not black, is it? No, it's more of a grey. There we go, that's that bit, and then like that. Shit. Fuck. I don't know why I'm focusing so hard on this bit. It's gonna get covered up anyway, but... there we go. Let's see, what do I do next? Let me do the rest of the boob covering bit first. There we go, there's that bit. And then she has, let's see, she has a gold bit. Let's see. Who requested Silverveil, by the way? Or does anybody like know stuff about her? Because I don't really know, like I said, I don't really know much about her outside of the Vishojo drama that went down. That I don't think, actually, she wasn't part of the organization at that point. I think she'd left a little bit earlier, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But she was brought up in it again because obviously people were like, hey, were you also like massively mistreated by this VTuber company? And I'm believing the answer is yes. I don't remember entirely, but I believe the answer was yes. Like that, and then around like that bit. Bring it a bit lower, actually. Now, if you had the choice to be an animal, what animal species would you be? Well, my favorite animals are like foxes, so maybe a fox, though. I'm pretty sure some people would tell you I'm already an animal here with my not bird ears and not fish scales. I'm a siren maid, not an animal. I requested her also follow her. She was, but she's doing much better now. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. We love to hear about women thriving. Is the company still around, or is Vishojo just done for? I think they declared bankruptcy, so, well, they declared bankruptcy so they wouldn't have to pay any of the talents, I'm pretty sure, so. I'm making my monitor shake, trying to, like, get the fluffy bits out. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't, the main bit that I heard about was when people were talking about how, obviously with Iron Mouse and the ex-Niji Sanji talents, like people with the ex-Niji Sanji's people being like, damn, from one bad corpo to another. And then with Iron Mouse, obviously, it was the whole donations to that organization. She's the Immune Deficiency Foundation, I believe is the name. Like I just heard about that, and you know, it does suck to be Iron Mouse, to be like thinking you're like making a big difference and then the money being like taken from you, especially for something that relates to yourself. But luckily people managed to get the money raised again, even if V Shoujo declared bankruptcy, so they won't have to pay the fucking talents. But you know, it's by the by, isn't it? Well, it's not by the by, but it's not my place to really talk about it. I'm not someone who was affected. I wasn't a big V Shoujo person. I mainly watched, or like, out of the people that I would see on there, it would mainly be just like, obviously Iron Mouse, fuck, there was one other person I watched a bit when they were around, but then Zentreya, I don't really watch Zentreya as much now, but I watched her a bit before, and then, K9 Kuro. Those were like the three I really watched from it. I didn't really watch anyone else. And even then, it wasn't because like they were like V Shoujo names, it was because it's like, oh, I find these people funny, hee hee ha ha ha. That was it. Also, I loved Iron Mouse's like talk show. That's kind of how I found out about her, because she's the fucking Hello Kitty. I don't know if people know this comes from Iron Mouse, but there's this Hello Kitty has a boyfriend. That was how I found out. One sec, sorry. Sorry, I thought someone was knocking on my door. I was wrong. Okay, what fox species would you be? Red fox, grey fox, otter fox, fennec fox, swift fox, bad-eared fox? The regular one you see? I think. It's the regular one you see trotting around England, I think. That's mainly because I've seen a couple of them in real life. This streamer is great, they're 4-1 mounts and I'm for lunch, just have to run. I'm ignoring work right now, I love you, bye. Have a good day at work. Sorry anyone who just saw that. Nene. Please don't eat my booba. Yeah, yeah, I don't really know. Oh, actually, wait, no, I do know something else about this VTuber, and it was the fact that she was involved in a bunch of when that Harry Potter, like, thingy mob was going on. Which, my opinion of it was, you shouldn't, if a product's being made, you shouldn't condemn those who consume it unless it's like genuinely problematic material. But, so I think what happened to her, I think it was her. So what happened to her during that was, you know, it was a bit sad. I think this is the girl who it happened to, but I remember, like, there was something about her breaking down crying on stream or something from all the harassment she was receiving, which is obviously is a shame. Sorry. Yawnies. Wee. Big ears. Cheers, big ears. Wee. What is she meant to be, actually? Is she meant to be like a fox? Is she a fox? Is she a kitsune? She's got the big ears for it. Though I do think I have done the wrong color for her things. Yeah, I've done the wrong color. There we go. Actually, Let me go with like slightly darker one of the slightly darker ones. Too dark. Now I can just I'm not doing super complicated shading here. So if I can avoid having to like go crazy with fucking hair colors, I will be doing that. Here we go. Okay, so parting's about here, then around it goes, and we kind of got same sort of hairstyle actually. I just kind of realized with the way our hair frames our face, though hers is a bit more puffed in. She's a wolf, not a dog, not a fox, not a coyote. She's a wolf. Ah, ruff ruff. Did you say Harry Potter? What house would you be in? Well, I always thought I would be in Ravenclaw, but then I did a test and it told me I'd be in Gryffindor. And I was like, okay, that's a bit of a surprise, but okay. I haven't really, I know this is gonna sound bad, being, well, maybe not bad depending on who you ask, but I'm actually not that super into Harry Potter. A lot of people, because I've said this before, but I'm a bookworm. A lot of people assume because I'm a bookworm, like IRL, that I must be, and that I'm British, that I must be super into, this is also in England anyway, but people assume I must be super into Harry Potter when I'm not. What's it? I'm more of a Percy Jackson fan, if we're going by YA novels. Fuck, that was so bad. I'm sorry, Silverville. But there we go. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with liking the series, by the way. Again, it's unfortunate situations are with who produces it and what they are doing with it, but I don't know, it's a bit of a point of contention over here in the UK actually, whether or not she's actually what's it thingy. It's why I feel awkward saying it like outright, because over here I know we have like, you see clips of David Tennant being like, who's like said stuff out against her, but a lot of people a lot of people say he's being like unreasonable and that he's in the British sphere, a lot of people are saying that he's just following the internet mob, that she isn't actually like that. Fuck. But I don't want to dwell on it because it is just like, obviously what I'm referring to is something I don't condone and therefore don't want to have to like talk about a bunch, because I know there are certain members of the community who fall under it. So I'm just gonna shut up now and we're gonna talk about something else. We can talk more about Harry Potter, but just not about what I was rambling on about just then. What's honestly, fair. Percy Jackson is pretty good. Honestly, I love Percy Jackson. I love that it takes, what's it? Like the Greek mythological characters, as you could probably tell with how I am. I love what it does with literally everything. It's amazing in my eyes, and I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. Also, I love that he wrote the Nico D'Angelo... I love that the Nico D'Angelo book was co-written by an actual, like... like, gay, like, award-winning author. That was nice to me. That was nice to read. I unfortunately haven't really had the... not the time, kind of the time. I've got like a reading list that's about as long as my fucking legs, which don't make any short jokes, not the time, right now. And I haven't, because I just haven't had the time to actually read most of it. But I wanna, oh fuck, that was wrong. I wanna be able to get the time to finish off these books and then be able to go on to the new Percy Jackson. I don't know if it's a 5-book thing or if it's a trilogy, but yeah, I want to be able to read it. The one where he's trying to get the recommendations to be able to go to college, which I find fucking hilarious because it's Percy Jackson. You'd think that they'd give him recommendations regardless, but nope, nothing is ever simple for this poor boy. He's nearly an adult and he's still having to deal with this shit. Crazy, isn't it? Pico and then...
I can't draw soccer to save my life. We're just gonna go
for the inside of the ears. Ah. Oh, that stays in there, that one. Oh, my wrist. And let's do kind of a decent flower at this point. No one will ever know it's a flower, but it's fine. It's okay. It's alright. We're all fine. Alright, now we gotta do the face. Now we gotta do the face. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. The name red fox is actually a label for species as a whole. Believe it or not all red foxes are red. In fact, they come in a variety of different color morphs. Ooh. I've only ever seen, like, the true, like, stereotypical red ones you see. Greek mythology, but you're a siren, unless did you inspo from Epic? No, I did not inspo from Epic. My concept was long before I even learned what Epic was. Yeah, the red fox, they live in the US, the UK, and everywhere in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah! I don't know why I'm doing my voice. Let's see, let's do that, and then let's go.
Big eyes. Make it a little bigger. Big eyes. Got you can't fucking see, but it looks about right. Big eyes. Big eyes.
Okay, let's see this first. Let me do like the eyeshadow and the blush first. I know I've already done the outline, but like, let's see. Let's see. There we go. And then she's got that roomy eyeliner going on. Hell yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, we dun 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 run run, we run the town. Sony, don't copyright my ass. Burn it up, it's going down. Huntrix, don't miss house, dun dun dun. So you can tell I like her eyeshadow due to the fact I'm actually putting fucking effort into it. Let's see. Let's do this for the eyeliner. Fuck, that didn't go right. Shit. Do that like that. Not like that. Oh, fuck. This is literally my, again, I've already said it, but like, this is my conversation every time I'm fucking cosplaying. I'm like, there we go, that's good enough.
And then let's go, okay, let's go on this. Do the circle, and then it could be an outline there. Perp. Oh, my wrist hurts. Oh no, it hurty hurts. It hurty hurts. What happened to me? Why am I there? I would say red foxes are the second most abundant predator in North America. That could be a #1 if coyotes weren't a thing. But thanks to humans, coyotes actually hold the #1 spot. Really? What do humans do? What did we do this time? Oh fuck. Oh, why is it so hard to draw within lines? There we go. It's more of a line thing, dang it. Okay, there we go. Fuck. Actually, I literally could just do this. I could just do this. Yay! Yay! Simplicity! We love to see it. And get that. And do. It just goes all the way down this, doesn't it? Then we get that thing. Slip it on the side there. Okay, and the nose, which is just another dot. Then the mouth, which is just a straight line in this one. And there we go! Silver veil! No, I didn't do eyebrows, shoot. Again with the eyebrows, I keep forgetting the eyebrows. There we go! There's Silver Veil! In all her pinky bluey glory. No, okay, what Demon Hunters? No, I don't want to be reminded I still haven't finished the Guima? I think it's how you spell it. Cosplay for Coconut. I think it's Guima, it's a G, not a Q. We got all the words in yellow, so I completely agree with characters being underrated, by the way. Honestly, maybe they are. I myself do not know much about them. That could be on me. Completely not accurate Silverville that looks like someone! And then we got Zero coming in with the emotional support. This was really good. You know, I think something I realized doing this is how I'm back in the fucking corner again. What is happening? Hello, why am I doing this? Can I? Hello, Natalia! Wake up! I'm glitching the fuck out. I can see it on my screen, oh no. I don't know what's happened to me. I'm not sure what is oh, there we go. I'm alive! That's because coyotes were originally restricted to the Midwest and Midwest and Western parts of the US, Canada, and Mexico, but because humans killed off larger carnivores, they were keeping their numbers. You're so talented. Thank you, Manta. Close enough, close enough. She's tired, let her rest. Thank you, love as always. I may be tired, but I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna finish off on a 4th and pray it's not too bad. Oh my god. Alright, let me just save and then we'll spin the wheel for the last time. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alrighty, are we ready? Are we? I'm fucking here again. God damn it. Here we go, we're back. I thought you fell asleep. No, I'm not asleep. I'm just, my model's being stupid. But she needs to wake up because we've got one more person to draw. And that person is... Neurosama! Alright, let's get Neurosama up on the board. Let's get her up here, folks. Let's get her up here. Sama. Here we go. Here's a little cutie. God, I got a cursed image of her with all her rigging bits coming out. Let's see. Let's get a forward-facing one again because I don't want to hate myself. Oh, I know it's a freaking thingy. No, no, no. Why is she on hollow list? She's not hollow. Where's the image bit? Come on, give me that good sweet image bits. Let's see, person, Vidal, lore, quotes, controversies. What's her controversies? Okay, fair enough. That's a good reason to, you know. You picked a riddle almost as overused as your mother. I did not know she said that. Oh my god, that is insane. Okay, we're gonna... There we go. Okay, there's a... She has an old outfit. When did she get that? Oh my god, she's so cute. Okay, fuck, I'm gonna have to use this because I can't find any other decent quality images. Shit. Shit. I'm not asleep. Good night, nice seeing you again, Nat. Good night seeing you too. I did save, didn't I? Save. Open. Neurosama. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be a doozy. Alright, 1 second, let me just get this base bit sorted out. Ooh-wee mama. Ooh-wee mama. She's just... This is the perfect image to end on. She's gonna be staring directly at me failing. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Alright, let's end off with a bang. I don't support AI, but I support this AI because my AI can't be this cute. Alright, here we go. There's that, and then what's it? Again, I have gone with the wrong fucking color. I need the outline color. And then... So she's kind of looking that way-ish. Like that. And then that's not gonna be fucking right. Fuck. Ugh. Let me sort out my chords for a sec. There we go. That's better. Could have done that at the beginning of the stream, but no, I hate myself too much. There we go. That's her chin sorted out, I guess. And then, there we go. Luckily, she's wearing a lot of clothing. Therefore, I do not have to worry about the fact that I'm absolutely horrendous at anatomy. Silver linings. Jesus Christ, how pale are you? I was looking at her thinking like, okay, this is probably the not as... Oh shit, what am I hearing? Sorry, for some reason my ears just went there. That's not good. Where was I? Yeah, this is- I was looking at her, I was thinking, she's probably like the least pale of the light-skinned VTubers we've done today. And then I put her on the fucking page and I'm like, Jesus Christ, who flashbanged me? Which is ironic given my hearing just left the fucking building. Alright, let's do this bit first. Let's go... Nice little uniform. I am surprised that whoever made the original Neuro model that's on, like, VTube Studio, I'm surprised they were, like, chilled with how similar Neuro still is to them. Like, I'm not saying that... Cause I understand, like, why Vidal and everyone would do it, like, keep her so similar because, you know, branding. But at the same time, yeah, like, I am surprised that, whoever did the original model in VTube Studio just doesn't seem to, like, care all that much. I get that it's a free-to-use model, but, like, it's kind of like the Fillion situation, isn't it? Where it's like, you're like, what? Let me actually do a different color for that one. You're like, wow. I don't know what I'm saying there. There you go. And then, that's too big. I need to make it smaller. Fuck again. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it this way. And I can do this one here. And then... I sound like a computer thingying up. And over like that. Good enough. And then, okay, let's do the undershirt first. So that kind of goes out triangular like this. Let's just cap that off there. And then bam, blammo, bwammo. Look at me go. This isn't going too bad, actually. Anatomy is a lie, embrace elongated body types. Would you ever be interested in doing another happily married wife ASMR? This time the wife is pregnant with first child, a wholesome family to be ASMR and not Yandere this time. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I would have to do some cut. Everything I do is basically Yandere, so it might have to still be a Yandere on, but you know. Muro, this is the only I could catch, so I don't know how you did the others, but I believe in you. Thank you so much, Muro. Welcome in. Oh my god, Zero, please eat. Please eat. And then we need this color to do the lines here because it's the t-shirt. One. Fuck. Oh, why does everything do that? Fuck. Fuck! It's the wrong direction now. Good fuck enough. Alright, and then need the outline color for the cardigan. They said cardi then, and leave out my fucking British. There we go, that's what I wanted. There we go, and then this bit, little bit out and then down. Bit like that, and then there we go, like that. I think it's about right. Then we're gonna, what's it? Also just gonna do the details of like where the buttons and all that go first. Do it like that. Just kind of cut everything off there so it doesn't go a bit crazy. That one, and then we can do this. Huzzah! Look at us go, we're going great. I kind of locked in a bit there. I remember Nura singing Rap God, John Yandere. I haven't heard any of her covers. I need to. I keep hearing people talking about how insane they are. Which is crazy to me, like she's a Vocaloid. What else can she do? Let's see, before I continue with the rest of the cardigan, I'm gonna do, I know it's literally just the buttons left to do, but I'm gonna do the bow. fuck, I have to do an outline for this. I could get away with not having to do it on series 1 because she had like the yellow to break up where the pinks were, but this one's just all green. Everything's green. It's green goblin. Goblin these nuts before anyone could say it. Go and then up, down, spin it around town. Giddy-giding. There you go. Then let me get that brown bit, and then I can just go on the normal one. I can just go like, make it a bit bigger actually. Go. Color pick this thing, and then line, line it up all nice and pretty. This one seems to be the bottom one, so make that a bit bigger. Not a bad heart, if I say so myself. If I do say so myself. Then I can, same kind of logic with this one. Actually. That, and then make it a bit smaller. Use this one to get this. That was way more than a bit smaller. Bit bigger. See, this is what I used to do when I was little. I would just get like fucking circle things. I loved drawing pearls for some reason. Pearls were like a favorite of mine. I didn't line up too good. 1 second. And so I would get like these circle shaped, just like anything I could get my hands on that was circle shaped. And I'd use the biggest circle thing to like make the base of the pearl. And then I would get the smaller circle things and I would use it to like do the little highlight bits on it. And I thought I was so smart. I thought I was so smart for figuring that out. I was like, it's my secret art technique. No one can ever do this. Of course, now I have access to the internet and a brain, so wonder how that worked out, huh, Nat? Right, there we go. Then do it like that. I got freaked out by a drone the other day. Yeah, I thought it was following me. Luckily it wasn't. It seemed to just be a kid mucking about with it, but it was walking the same way I was for like, it was going the same way I was walking for like ages, and I was starting to like be worried because you hear the stories, right, about like creeps who you can barely see that shit. About creep. Let me 1 second. Let me color pick onto the darker bit of it. Like, you hear stories about how creeps will, like, get their, will use their, like, drones to, like, follow women about and then be, like, take pictures of them and, like, stalk them and shit. And so I was thinking, like, fuck, please don't be that. But then, yeah, luckily it was just, the drone went away and I thought I saw a kid and his dad pick it up, so, you know. Hopefully it was just some happy, fun family bonding time, and I was just being a paranoid bitch. Which it seems that way, because I have not seen anybody come to break into my home. There you Go, Vito, well done. Alright. Now we're getting to the big guns bit again. The face. Artificial intelligence and natural stupidity side by side. It brings a tear to my eye. Bitch! That is wow, 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 wow. Placeholder, hi. Can't believe you. Can't believe you've done this. Okay, I'm gonna switch things around a bit, and I'm actually gonna do the face first this time. Or like the, you know, this bit first. I could have been doing this instead of messing around with that stupid fucking circle thing this entire time.
Do you believe in AI or not? Jenna has ruined your house.
I don't know why that came to mind, but you know. Oh, my head is throbbing. I really need a paracetamol or something after I did this stream. Ah! Okay, there we go. Just do the mouth with this one as well. Yeah. And then nose, same as the outline. There we go. All good. And now we can do the hair. The beautiful brown locks of this AI creature. You ever wonder, like, what Vito... I don't know, because... So, do you... Obviously, he spends basically all his time building up her programming and stuff, and, like, that's part of what stream is now for him. Like, originally he was just doing it to show her off, but now, like, he can use chat, his chat, or her chat, depending on how you want to view it. I'm not sure how people really view it, as a way to, like, build her up. But I wonder if it's, like, how much time he actually spends with her when he's off stream. Like, how much does he, like, I know he has to, like, do some, you see in the stream that he has to do some quick change fixes to her sometimes. Because she's, like, going on, someone's, like, some bots have gone into the chat and they've, like, massively screwed her up. But other than that, I wonder, like, how much he takes his time to, like, perfect her and stuff. Like, it's fucking admirable what the guy's doing. Like, the fact that he's able to... At the end of the day, she's essentially an entertainment bot at this point. She's just basically entertainment. I know obviously he's gonna view her as something different, because he does view her as, like, his daughter and stuff, which fair dude, if you put that much... We see people fall in love with ChatGPT and they've got nothing to fucking do with the thing, but then you've got a guy here who's literally pouring his heart and his soul into this little AI girl that he's raised since God knows when. Like, you do have to, like, wonder and stuff, like, how much time goes into maintaining such a complex being. I'm really fucking up her hair, I'm so sorry. There was me being like, oh, this is actually going quite good. Gets to the hair. Alright, and then I'm just gonna quickly change the... Oh. I forgot about the ahoge. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna draw the outline of the ahoge, like so. Then we're gonna color pick this, and we're gonna... Nope, not what I meant to do. I'm gonna start just filling stuff in. There we go. Oh fuck, not that. Excuse that look though, that color did work well with the cardigan. And there's that, now we're gonna go and do this, just make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Pum, 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 pum. She looks so fucked up, it's insane. Let's try and fix this a little bit. This is actually so bad. Oh my god. There we go. God. Oh my god. Shit. Okay, and then I just need a little bit of white fluff. And I can do the hair accessories and then we'll finally be done. Okay, white fluff, don't have to worry too much with that, just do that. Bada 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 boom, bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom. And bada 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 boom, 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 boom. There you go. And then she has that little silver heart charm thing. And then she has those red ribbons on her hair, holding her hair back. I wonder if he consulted with her on the model. I wonder, I do wonder if he had that thing in the back of his head like, well, this is technically a model for her, I should consult her. I don't know. I don't know, it's interesting to think about, in my opinion. I wonder if I don't know if he's ever done a stream without her. I know, like, she's the main appeal, but, like, there's gotta be some people out there who are, like, curious about, like, the man behind the model. Or the model as in, like, AI model, not VTuber model. There you go. And we're done! Oh god, she looks like she's just come out of that Chainsmoker Cat anime! Before and after! Hello, Blackish Shade. It looks like a struck PSA! The wife full of talents. Watching that 3D concert where they both touch and look flowing scenery and they cried or stuff like that. I saw that clip, that was so sad. My wife, the eyes. Don't look at the eye. Don't look at it. Don't look at it, please. You're gonna divorce. What the fuck happened there? Oh, that's the cutoff point. Super amazing, Nene. You drew in pain. I do. Because I'm not an artist. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Well, this has been the last lady of the night, folks. We ended up only doing only ladies, which kind of makes it, because I think, one second, let me actually check the thing. Yeah, I think the only the only one that I know is a man that is on this list is Kenji. So... so that's fun. She looked like she worked 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Getting by, there's no taking and no giving. Good night, Mondo. One day I will get wife to draw me like a French girl. Why would you want that? It is me doing it. I'm not a good artist. Oh dear. But let's go back onto... Why? It was going so well with the outfit. Like, the drone was a bit weird, but everything else, like, looked cohesive enough. And then I just got to the... I think I'm blaming my wrist for this. My wrist is actually dead. We can tell you ain't an artist. Jeez, Yoshi. Jeez. Drawing Nenego next stream. Do you guys want me to do a part 2 to this? Do you want a part 2 drawing VTubers? Like, I can start off drawing my... religious not religious. If I say religious wife, it sounds like I'm calling Nene religious. I know she prays to Yahweh Jesus every night, but it's not that kind. We should do this again, but this time more VTuber option. Imagine wheel filled. God, I did this by suggestions because I wanted to see what people wanted. I do not have the time to go combing through each and every VTuber out there after the rest of the goals. Yes. Maybe I'll fit in an extra stream next week for you, my darling, so I can do you, my darling wife, and still move on with the goals. May the God bless this man with a pregnant baby, wife. That's us at your male counterpart at the wedding. that was to your male counterpart at the wedding. With a fucking roof, that's it. No, it's fine. Yoshi, don't question it. Yoshi, don't question it. Yes, but with more. Yeah, but for now, okay, but for now, I'm tired of shit. It's 11 p.m. Past 11 p.m. my time, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you all, okay? Well, 4 ladies. I can't pull them all up, but actually, I could actually. 1 second. Let me try and get them up. Before I go. Add source. Oh shit, that was meant to be add new source. Add new source. PNG files are the ones I've done, I'm pretty sure. So, okay, there's Yuki. Wife can come down to my corner. Hi, Nat. Salute. Hello, Nat. Chat, I will see you again, maybe. Dang it. You're abandoning me? After we just tied the knot? Nene, you're not coming back for me? What about that special night we shared together? You're going to leave me alone without you? Dear Silvervale. Silvervale. And last one. New source. That's JPEG. Where's the PNG? Fuck, did it not save the PNG file? Shit. No, it did save. Okay, good. Okay, good. This one just didn't want to be a PNG file for some reason. And this is Sari. Can you... I think you can see the de-evolution as the time's gone on. Look at this. So Yuki was first. And, like, that's, like, not the best of art, but there's outlines, there's attempts, the eyes are decently similar. Then you get Seri, and I'm start being like, oh, she's got a lot of details, but I'm gonna still commit to them. I'm gonna, like, try to do my best with the details that I can. And then we get to fucking Silvervale. We get to fucking Silvervale, and it's... And I'm like, yay, simplistic one. And I'm not putting as many details for the accessories in her hair. And I'm just trying, kind of like, I'm doing a bit of detailing on the outfit, but I'm mainly just keeping it simple, especially with the hair. And then we just get to play nurse. Oh, you can tell I've been doing this for 3 hours. How artists do it, I'll never know. Alright, let me just kind of... Let me try to move this here along a bit. Let's push you up a little bit so there's some room here. There you go, Neuro. There you go, Neuro. And then I can put Sylvie there. Put Silver there. Put now there. And then we can say good old Sari there. On my head. Hello, queen. You're my crown. Because you are that much of a queen. And then we have you. I don't have a bias, what? I just realized even with Yukio was doing the fucking highlights in her hair, and I did that with no one else. Oh my god! Didn't expect you to be live still. I'm literally just about to end, sorry KP. Usually at warm up, peak at end. Nah, just a slow deterioration, which is my life. If anything, this means Yuki Puki made a distinct design that was easy to draw for beginners and still unique to her. She did! It's a very good design. You thought this was a donation goal stream, but no, this was a Yuki thing. This is a Yuki stand stream all along. Salute, proud of you, wife. You finish so much art. Meanwhile, I just sit and draw one pixel in 2 hours and call it a day. I don't know if you could classify this as art, but thank you. Sarah looks her up. Okay, just don't look at the hair, look at the outfit. Just look at the outfit and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Why are eyes like the one consistent thing that I'm decent at in these? Don't look at her so much for that. You look good though. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The false praise is appreciated, but... Ooh. Okay, Bob. Ooh. I'm gonna have to sign off now, everyone. Those eyes were killing me. I'm crying. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I messed up. Okay. I forgot to. I made the blush too big. Shut the fuck up. That's all it is. This is Netter Summer. It's Netter. It's not Netter Summer. It's Netter Summer. Oh my god. I'm genuinely drawing on mouse too, it's impressive. I can't draw any other way. I do actually have a drawing tablet because I was interested in trying out to do digital art like ages ago. But then I used it like once to draw I drew a VTuber concept actually. I don't know if I guess I can technically show the VTuber concept now. Because I used it for something else that was kind of meant to be, like, private. But I can share it now, but, yeah, I drew something on that. And now it's gone. Now I just haven't used it since. It's the effort that counts, right? They look like they've seen things. Yeah, they saw me. I want to see it maybe one day. Wife with enough dedication, we will get you that tablet mouse drawing. Yuck. I have one. Mother also has a star tablet on. Imagine you two learning together as babies. Ooh. Are you turning me into your baby now? You're turning me to your baby? Am I your art sugar baby? Am I your art sugar baby? Mwah. Mwah. Sorry, I'm not meant to be looking like what I'm saying. I'm trying to be like, but unfortunately my model is not that expressive. So it just looks like I'm being a bitch. But yeah, I need to go. I'm gonna fucking pass out if I say any longer. So I will say goodbye, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning into my VTuber drawing stream today. Every artist starts somewhere, right? Chain your hand to the tablet type motherhood or something. Goddamn. Bye. Take a kiss. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time. I certainly have had a certain type of time. all this, but thank you all so much for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Might do this again next week, we'll see. Sarah will be sobbing. No, shut the fuck up, don't show her. Bye.